This week we venture to Cadiz, Kentucky, home of Lake Barkley and the incomparable land between the lakes. We land some largemouth in these legendary waters, cook up our catfish catch at a hoppin' marina,
just like y'all do it here in Cadiz,
and hunt down nighttime game with two of the country's top bow fishers. Anglers and Appetites is coming right up. I do the catching, and Phil does the cooking.
I can be taught.
Well, sort of. From mountain streams to deep blue seas and everything in between.
Here we go. Hey!
It's the gateway to the land between the lakes. Downtown historic Cadiz is one of those beautiful classic American towns that continues to impress. Follow the pigs to the cute shops, museums, and restaurants that line the streets. And fishermen here like to start their mornings with a full feast, and that's what brought me bright and early to Riva's place. You know, fishermen, we like to get up early, get a good breakfast before we go out on the water. Here in Cadiz, Kentucky, we got Riva's place. I'm gonna get some food and I'm gonna show you what it's all about. Phil?
What's up, Steve? What's happening, buddy?
Man, what you doing here?
Well, I heard this was a spot, man, so fishermen and all, I figured you might be here.
Yeah.
And besides, man, Riva's place, what a great name.
Where's Riva?
Who you think this is?
Hey, all right. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Hey, look, this whole thing is like a little buffet, and I wanted to get a chance to talk to Riva. Could you kind of give me a couple things?
Oh, yeah.
When you come in and you have troubles on your back, you're going to be greeted with a smiling face and somebody to take your mind off of them for a few minutes.
There's more back there. Riva, this is incredible.
Thank you.
That is some, what is that?
Hash brown casserole.
It is, check this out here. Cheesy, measy, smiling.
So Phil's busy eating at Riva's place, so I'm going to show you the historic Cadiz restaurant. It's been here for decades. Good news for fishermen like me, it's open at 5 a.m. so you can get started early. Let's see what it's all about. Phil, how'd you do that? You were just...
They got a great breakfast here, man. The grill back there, got all kind of, seriously, man, it's like...
Susie, the Cadiz restaurant, it's been here for decades. It's a staple here in Cadiz.
Yes, it is. We make everything from scratch. All of our bread's made from scratch. All of our dressings on our salad bar.
I'm gonna go fishing now that I'm full. Phil. With my belly full, I'm off to Lake Barkley to meet my fishing companion for the day, Master Caster John Lancaster. John.
Hey, Dave.
How are you?
All right, man. How are you doing this morning?
Good. Beautiful day out here. You think we're going to be catching stuff?
Man, I believe we will.
All right, we got to feed Big Phil. You think this lake's going to provide?
Ooh, Big Phil? I'm thinking about number one fat boy right here.
We'll take care of that. Let's do this.
A lot of these folks got those boat docks. They've got brush piles sunk around it to hold the fish to them. That's why we're kind of keying these to see if we can get a few bites around here.
Oh, I had something. That was a decent little hit. Bass turtle. These things are mean.
It's Moby Log, man.
Moby Log. John and I started slow as he predicted for this morning, but just after I asked him if he wanted to switch to baiting for bluegills, Big John found the sweet spot. Oh, nice. All right, largemouth catch number one.
As you can see, this fish has been up in the shallow. It's got the bloody tail. It's all spawned out. So it'll make a good one to go on the skillet tonight.
Well, that's a beauty. You say once we start catching them, there's more in there.
That's right.
Let's do
we'll
it.
Get after them.
Here we go. Yeah, there you go. How do you do that?
Woo!
That beats the last one.
Solid 3-pounder.
All right, you have found the spot now.
What they do is they pile up here on this ledge in just a big school.
Yeah.
And when you find that magic spot, It's like you just hit the dinner bell, and they just keep, you know, working and working, and you catch one, it'll activate the school and really go. So we need to get back in the water here, try to catch a few more.
I got something. Yeah.
I think you got me, bro.
I lost him.
You got me.
I had you.
Hey, check that out. Look, woo! I've got the fish, Dave's got me.
I thought that was my fish. Darn it.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
He's still on.
Look at that. Woo! Hey, that was fun for me. I get like a third of that fish.
It's a little heavier, man.
Larger every time.
A little heavier fish.
Yeah.
This one here's full of eggs. Man, that hook just fell out of her mouth. She's full of eggs. Obviously, if they're spawning.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of putting her in live one, I'm gonna let her go.
Yeah,
I don't want to, you know, bust our resource up.
Phil doesn't like to eat pregnant fish. We got 2 bass in there.
We've got 2.
We got 2, and one's out there making more bass. I did fishing, you did catching.
I don't think Phil and I'll go hungry now.
You gonna share?
I mean, that little plastic right there might be your dinner.
Oh yeah, you said he's got salt and garlic?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I smell the garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll see what we can do with this guy. John and I worked as a team, and we came through. Team fishing, that's what they call it. So John and I delivered to the appetite who was just down at Lake Barkley State Park Resort, a picturesque 3-story lodge resort that borders the 57,920-acre Lake Barkley and is also home to Chef Steve, who took on Phil's Badia Spices Chef Challenge.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's about that time again. It's the Badia Spices Chef Challenge. And I got my man Chef Steve today. Chef, thanks for joining me.
Yes, sir.
I got a challenge for you.
Okay.
How about this? The Badia Spices Complete Seasoning.
It's like I'm back in school. Let's see here. What will we do?
It's not a test, but I just want to see how you're going to work this.
All right. Well, we're frying today.
Okay.
So we're going to mix a little bit into our cornmeal and see what that does to our fried fish.
Oh.
What I like about that complete seasoning is a lot of times I'll go and I'll camp and I'll catch my fish or do whatever I'm doing, and I don't want to bring my kitchen with me.
Right.
I tasted this, and it has enough of everything. It tastes like it has peels dehydrated in it, fresh herbs and stuff like that. Nothing better than to take some aluminum foil and something like that, one container, stretch your fish out in it, keep you a little jug of olive oil, pour it in there, cover your fish in that, throw it on the campfire and let it go. It has a lot of flavor. It had enough salt in it to where it was good, and herbs.
And this is the original, baby. This is how it all started. How's our fish doing over here?
We're floating, but we're not ready yet.
All right, Chef Steve, I think you've done it. But I'm going to be the one to judge. Oh, that's good. That's
good.
so good. You know what? You passed, and I just wanted to say I appreciate that. That's it, the Badia Spices Chef Challenge. Glad you did this.
Good deal.
The door is open, come play outside. A destination warm and bright. Gotta get away. I feel so free in this paradise. Hello, sunny. The ocean breeze and the clear
It's your chill time. Let's go.
Badia Spices is the soul of cooking. Established in 1967 by Jose Badia, this high-quality spice company is still a family business under the leadership of Joseph Pepe Badia. Badia Spices delivers more than 350 different products, including an amazing line of organic products to 90 countries around the world. Badia Spices, the creators of the original complete seasoning, available at your local retailer.
That looks like a shake, doesn't it? Oh, look at it.
This is Ted's territory. A place where things are inspired by the big sky spirit. And where you'll know, after your first bite, that it's something you'll find only at Ted's. Ted's Montana Grill.
Before we get back to the fish and the food, it's time to discover one of America's hidden gems, the land between the lakes. Over 300 miles of undeveloped shoreline, 500 miles of trails, and a whopping 170,000 acres of forest and open land. But it's what's within that makes it so amazing.
I don't know where you can go where you can find 300 miles of undeveloped shoreline. And it's pretty spectacular.
And right in the heart of the land between the lakes is the Woodlands Nature Station, an amazing up-close-to-the-animals rehabilitation station that is playing a major role in bringing back the endangered red wolf, helping birds of prey, and showcasing critters big and small that are native to the region. But unfortunately for the turkeys, Phil and I had just learned an impressive arsenal of dead-on turkey calls.
The shock gobble is basically to kind of tell you, get out of my yard. So after they spit and drum, then you gobble.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Which one y'all want me to do? I'm gonna have you for dinner. Don't make me mad. Let's discuss this.
This is the best fisherman in the lake. If you'll look down in the mouth on the lower jaw, you'll see a little appendage that's different color. And it looks just like a worm.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hook in it.
Those who fish know what happens when a bluegill sees a worm or any kind of sunfish.
Land between the lakes.
From the Turkey Fright Fest to the elk and bison prairie, an unexpected treasure of a destination.
700 acres of prairie land where the elk and bison used to roam. We've got about 35 elk, 35 bison, and what they do is they just roam freely here. So people come and drive through on a 3-mile paved way, and you can drive through as many times as you want to. And the amazing thing is all the wildlife here. Turkeys are big here, and if we see turkeys, John told me how to make them gobble.
Now it's time to head back to the other side of Lake Barkley, and it's here I tracked down Andy Cardwell and Kinsey Taylor of the Bow Fishing Association of America, who were willing to do a little pontoon boat fishing in advance since the bow hunt doesn't start until the late hours.
There we go. Catfish. Catfish. You got something?
Got a little sunfish.
There we go. Now we're talking. The skunk has ended.
Yeah.
You don't do that, you won't catch another.
Did you already fish that area? I wasn't sure.
Give him a kiss, maybe you have better luck.
Cricket and the headless cricket. That's the magic of the cat. Yeah, I got a fighter. We got a fighter. It's a pretty one. I am so happy David caught me. Even smells good. That's a pretty one. Put him in the live well. No! Sorry, Phil.
So a quick fishing break in the action to cook up some catfish, and for this, we head back to Prizer Point Marina and Resort, the epicenter of the water sports action in Lake Barkley.
Greg, you have two things here that really drew us, Prizer Point and the Pier restaurant. Let's start with Prizer Point.
Well, we're really geared towards family and kids. Our philosophy is the kids are happy, mom's happy. If mom's happy, dad can sleep on a bed of nails. We have a jumping pillow, which is a cross between a trampoline and a bouncer. We have stand-up paddle boards, kayaks.
Phil has a place to go here also, the Pier.
Absolutely, the
and
Pier.
He's there. Yeah, he's there. You
can
see, yeah, the food's disappearing quick.
Well, the Pier is a wonderful floating restaurant we have here. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, pizzas, and of course we have fish. And
Do I have to catch enough fish to feed the entire restaurant, or do y'all have it covered?
We've got it covered.
All right.
We've got it covered.
You could here in Lake Barkley.
You could here in Lake Barkley. You can catch more than you can ever handle. But
I think I'm ready to hit the pier. How about you?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go eat.
We'll see you.
All right, what's going on, everybody? It is The Appetite, and I'm here at the Pier restaurant on Lake Barkley, and I'm here with my man, Graham. Graham, I know you heard about David. He brought back some catfish. My challenge to you is, what you gonna do with it?
All right, it's pretty simple. We're gonna batter it up in a cornmeal-based breading and deep fry it with some hush puppies and French fries. So,
okay,
Western Kentucky favorite.
Whoa, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We can do it just like y'all do it here in Cadiz. All right, so let's go down. Let's get busy.
Catfish fillets are 5 to 7 ounce fillets. They're farm raised. They're very good. We just take them, throw them around in our season, pat them up. We just take them and drop them right in the fryer. Then we got our French fries already ready to go. Drop them down. And we'll step back here and grab some hush puppy mix. All right, Phil, why don't you pull up those puppies and fries for me?
All right, because you know Big Phil can handle that. Now that's good. 2 of these baskets in my hand. Woo-hoo! Catfish is almost ready. Do you have a special recipe when you put the hush puppies together? A lot of people have a lot of different ways that they do it. Do you have anything special you do?
Actually, we get a mix and we put a couple ingredients in it, but it's kind of a house secret, so we'll keep that to ourselves.
I keep running into more of these house secrets, man. It's like, but I'm in the house. I still can't get the secret.
No, I don't think so. I don't want the world to know. All right, fish are done.
Little shake.
Give them a shake. They like to hold the oil.
Pretty good sized catfish,
Yeah,
too.
they're big old fillets. And there you go. Order up.
That's what I'm talking about. My man Graham handling things in the kitchen. It is the Pier restaurant located where? Lake Barkley. That's it. I got to go and sample some of this. I'll get right back with you. That looks wonderful.
Okay.
And your name is Grace, and I just found out that you're Graham's sister.
Yes, I am.
Angler Z, my partner in crime, said that he actually caught this. I don't know for sure. I can't say yes or no. What I can say is I'm gonna give it a shot. What you think?
All right. Enjoy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Real tender, flaky, just like I like it. Not a lot of batter, and very large too. Check out the Pier restaurant. Have the catfish, and see what else they got on the menu. Remember, it's up to you. And in this case, it's up to me.
We now return to the hunters of the night, Andy and Kinsey, and it's here that they are in their element.
Tell me all the fish you catch out here.
Common carp, buffalo, gar, Asian carp, big heads, suckers. There's all kinds of fish to come and chase in your boat with your bow and arrow.
So I press the button. It's just like a reel.
It's just like a fishing reel.
Yeah, regular fishing reel.
It's heavy duty.
Okay, so I've hit it. Now I've hit here.
All right, go ahead and see that speck right there on the water?
Yeah.
Go ahead and draw back.
How far do I draw back?
All the way back. You'll feel it. There you go.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Now, hold it up against your face. There you go.
Okay.
Look down the arrow and aim just below it and let go. Hit it right on.
Yeah, okay, now I've got it.
They make bows specifically for bow fishing, but you can use any bow. You can use a hunting bow, recurve, anything.
You just got to rework it with the reel.
Yep.
You're good to go.
Ain't no big deal though.
All right.
Anybody can bow fish.
Got it. Anybody, even me. Even me.
Several of them shad, you almost hit.
Yeah, there's shad everywhere. I mean, we're driving through those waters and you're just seeing hundreds and hundreds of fish go all around the boat and you don't know where to shoot, but...
You gotta let the arrow go.
Yeah.
You gotta shoot at them.
I got it. I know I hesitated so many times and I realized that might have been 30-pound fish going by. Oh yeah, nice shot.
Thanks.
Wow, that's awesome. He's looking at me funny. I was gonna shoot you, but she got to you first, so. Beauty.
What buffalo fish?
Buffalo fish. Look at that sucker.
You good eating too.
Woo!
What do you think about bow fishing so far?
Oh, you got that. Yes, I did. There's one. Yeah, nice. It's like a little piranha. What is that?
A moon eye, isn't it?
That's a lucky shot.
That was nice. Well, this is going to be fun to talk about. I know it's a small buffalo, but that's a big fish.
Well, you know, it's got to be a better shot to hit a smaller target.
There you go, there you go. Getting out here in the airboat, getting the music going, the lights going everywhere. It's a cool experience.
Good time. I mean, you know, it's not about shooting the fish too. It's, you know, I didn't know you before tonight. Now I feel like we're friends. And
Yeah,
it's because of us being out on the water. So
thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
Good times, good fish. Let's call it a night.
Let's go. It's cold.
The door is open, come play outside. A destination warm and bright. Gotta get away. I feel so free in this paradise. Hello, sunny. The ocean breeze and the clear sky.
It's your chill time. Let's go.
Badia Spices is the soul of cooking. Established in 1967 by Jose Badia, this high-quality spice company is still a family business under the leadership of Joseph Pepe Badia. Badia Spices delivers more than 350 different products, including an amazing line of organic products to 90 countries around the world. Badia Spices, the creators of the original complete seasoning, available at your local retailer.
That looks like a shake, doesn't it? Oh, look at it.
This is Ted's territory. A place where things are inspired by the big sky spirit. And where you'll know, after your first bite, that it's something you'll find only at Ted's. Ted's Montana Grill.
Let's take a quick fishing break to the land of the sun. Hello, sunny Fort Lauderdale.
Hello, sunny.
Where the water is clear and the fish are plentiful. A perfect recipe for snorkeling with the team of South Florida Diving Headquarters in Pompano Beach.
We got 23 miles of coral reef and over 50 shipwrecks in Broward County, ranging from 30 feet deep to 300 feet deep. So we got something that pretty much appeals to every skill level.
What might we see down there on the reef?
This is all the same Caribbean type fish that you're going to see in the Bahamas and other places. You're going to see the angels, you're going to see sharks, you'll see turtles. It's about anything you would normally think you would see in the Caribbean, you're going to see here.
And I heard you say sharks, that's great.
Yes, today we're going to see nurse sharks.
Okay, good, yeah.
These are not the sharks, you know, during
They have little
shark week.
skirts and
Yeah. Now these particular sharks are so used to snorkelers and divers over the years that they're very friendly to us. So they come a lot closer than you normally would probably be able to get.
Never do this when there's sharks in the water.
Here you'll see the sharks, the snapper, and all of the amazing fish that inhabit the reef just a few hundred yards offshore, showing you don't need to head south of Broward County for perfectly clear water. Here's the proof. Let's now head back to Cadiz, or as some call it, Cadiz, Kentucky, and rejoin Chef Steve right on the banks of Lake Barkley to prepare for Phil's Big Feast.
Chef Steve is going to take a new twist on something old, cornbread.
Yep. We produce cornbread so much around this place and pinto beans that I thought, man, I'm going to come up with a salad, cornbread salad.
All right, so basically, because I'm the sous chef, you're going to let me do this.
You got to get to work. Pack it in.
Pack it? All right, look at it. Now,
It's a little different than mine.
No, it is a little different because we're different, okay?
That's
See, he's a chef and I'm a sous chef, man. That is good, and that's something that anybody can do with just leftover ingredients, I can compete. I really think so.
It'll
And
work.
I know
You got
you
it.
think so too.
All right, Phil. You worked a little bit with the cold food. Now
You gotta admit though, man, you gotta admit that is pretty doggone good.
Yeah, it's all right.
You could admit it better though.
Y'all went out fishing today, caught this bass and yet another one. I was kind of hoping y'all would have a few more than what you did, so I went ahead and supplemented with some catfish that I serve on my menu.
I tried to explain to you, man. He says he's an angler, but this is what we get.
That's pretty good though.
All right.
So you can just toss that in there and give it a pretty good breading. When you're frying, you don't want your oil too hot.
I'm at 400, a little bit over.
It's a little bit hot, but we're okay.
All right. So I got some sizzling going on. Oh, I got somebody floating to the top.
Well, there you go. That's one of the ways you can tell you're done, but I let it go a little bit longer. I'd give her a few more minutes. Cutting it up in these smaller fillets too, make it easier.
All right, so how are we looking over here?
I'd say you're pretty good.
Ooh, I'm
You
struggling.
fish that out.
All right, here we go. Steve did a little something special, had a few things going on. Why don't we show him what's up under the lid, Steve? Oh.
Gotta have some hush puppies. And on this, I like we catch a lot of stripers and hybrids, and I like to do my catfish this way. And what I'll do is I'll put a little butter and lemon in the bottom of the pan, take those fillets and put them on there, and that's where that spinach artichoke dip comes in. I'll bake them off in a pan, or you can bake them off in whole fillets. Once they're about 3/4 away to almost done, you take that dip and you spread it on top and you let it cook itself on out. And that's just yet another application other than frying it. Works really good.
Guess what, Steve?
Dinner time.
It's about time for Big Phil's
right.
Family Feast. Woohoo! Hey, stick
right.
around. Me and Steve will be back with a few more other friends. Z, what a great time I had today, man.
Man, it was awesome. All of Cadiz, Kentucky, the people, the beauty of Lake Barkley, the land between the lakes, everyone who helped me fish. This is incredible. We're coming back.
Well, I tell you what, man, I got to thank my main man over there, Chef Steve. Thanks so much, man. We cooked it up, and you and I did our versions of cornbread salad.
Yeah. And Phil, I thank you for coming. I'd like to also thank Brian, one of my assistants here, does an outstanding job for us. Okay?
Brian, my man, let's give it up for B.
Thank you, Chef.
It's hot out here, so we got water. Everybody raise your glasses. What I like to say, throwing the hook in the water is fun, but I like eating better. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Boom, boom. Hey, let's eat.